The champion, Rodney, in the black trunks. Pyatt, the challenger. 12 rounds for the British light middleweight championship, the 11-stone title. And Rodney came in right on that weight. Pyatt was 10, 11 and 3/4. Prince Rodney, champion for the second time. Gave it up once through injury. Regained it last year by beating Jimmy Cape. Chris Pyatt having his first professional title fight. Pyatt wearing the golden trunks. Only one defeat on Pyatt's professional record. An eye injury in his last fight. He was stopped. Two extremely skillful men here. Rodney may carry the harder dig. In fact, almost certainly does. Champion in the black trunks. Rodney's already won a Lonsdale belt outright. This is his second defense, second time around. Rodney's made a determined start to this defence. Both men quick on their feet. Rodney looking quite dangerous with the right. And looking extremely dangerous as the bell goes, and the two of them have an eyeball-to-eyeball confrontation at the bell. Pyatt was convinced that Rodney was still going to have a go at him after the bell. So a little bit of needle there, and good start to this fight, which promises a lot. This is Prince Rodney, Noel Rodney, his real name. 37 professional fights, 30 wins. 16 have come inside the distance. 1 draw and 60 defeats. He hasn't fought since late November in Cardiff, when he had a very disappointing fight with a boxer from Louisiana, Adam George. And he dropped a narrow 10-round points decision, lost by a single round, but it was an extremely disappointing fight for him. He needs rather better form than that tonight, and it looks as though he's in much sharper form. Pyatt well greased above the right eye. Remember, he was damaged around the eyes in his last fight. Rodney punching with a lot of venom. Pyatt had better be careful. Pyatt's not yet got into his stride. The North versus the Midlands. Rodney from Huddersfield. Pyatt from Leicester. two fighting as though they've no intention of going 12. Pyatt working quite well to the body. Just beginning to get the taste of it. This could be a hard and rough fight. Pyatt looking very strong, particularly inside. Two good rounds to start with. Prince Rodney grins at Pyatt as they part again, not on the best of terms. Chris Pyatt. His last fight was in September at the National Sporting Club, when he suffered that first defeat of his professional career. A man from Zaire beat him, called Sabiala Diavila. Stopped him in 4 rounds on an eye injury, and the corner clearly are worried about the eyes. You can see the amount of grease that's being used, particularly on that right eye. He won his final eliminator with that tremendous fight back in November '84 with Brian Anderson of Sheffield. That went the full 12 rounds. Pyatt won it on points, and we saw that in grandstand, and it was a great fight. Pyatt used to be a ladies' hairdresser at one time, full-time boxer now. Prince Rodney, the champion, wearing black. Good hooks from Pyatt. He pulled Rodney up short there. Rodney was attacking, and suddenly 2 left hooks pulled the champion up short in his tracks. Beginning to turn into a battle between Pyatt's left hook and Rodney's right hand. Pyatt keeping his punches short and crisp. Pyatt at the moment much the more efficient puncher. Very effective inside. Took one there, he took a left as he came in, but he still went through with the attack. Good round, this one. Well, they've all been good. beginning to hurt Rodney. And Pyatt's cut underneath the right eye. Nasty cut on the cheekbone. Not in the dangerous place, but cut again. So what a fight we're having here. And Pyatt goes back to the corner, cut underneath the right eye. Alan Minter, the world middleweight champion, former, is with me. Some fight, Alan, eh?
Some fight. You know, I was looking at the first 2 rounds, which I'd give Prince Rodney, because he's the man with the better boxing, faster hands. But in this round, Pyatt is coming back into the fight, and he's actually bullying Rodney. But it's very sad, he's just sustained a cut underneath the right eye. And thank God it's under the right eye, so it won't hinder him. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. But yes, it's a war, and it seems to me that the 2 men don't like each other whatsoever. So it's going to be a right battle.
I think that's true enough. Rodney's shaken up once or twice in that round by some of Pyatt's hooks. No telling which way this might go. Pyatt is much the better worker inside of the 2 men. Once he gets near, he punishes Rodney around the body. And Rodney, if he does land that right hand, I'm not telling what might happen. Good attack again by Pyatt. He's a much shorter puncher. Pyatt punches don't travel so far. And he's very effective when he gets close. Every punch thrown has a lot of weight behind it. They're not messing about. They really are not messing about. Absolutely no love lost. Once again, Rodney gives a rather malicious grin at Pyatt as they separate and riles him a bit again, I think. Certainly, I don't know what the needle is between these 2, but it certainly exists. That disappointing performance last time out by Rodney in Cardiff when Adam George of the United States beat him, that was his first defeat for more than 4 years. Before that, he hadn't lost a fight since June in '81. in Sheffield, when a man by the name of Harold Graham stopped him in just over a minute, which shows you how good Harold Graham is. He used to hold this title, of course. Rodney is the official challenger for the European title, currently held by the Frenchman Saïd Skouma. There's another beautiful left hook by Pyatt. Every round is close. The corner have cleaned up that cut on Pyatt's cheekbone rather well. Good right hand for Pyatt. And Rodney didn't quite know where he was for a minute. And I'm not so sure he does now. He's acting a bit, pretending he's all right, but I think he was badly hurt. And he's almost wrestled Rodney over the ropes. Round 5. Be a miracle if this goes 12 rounds. Caught him to the side of the head. And he's hurt again, Rodney. Pyatt has got the bit between his teeth here. Just over half a minute of this fifth left, and it's all Pyatt at the moment. Well, that's the most decisive round yet, and Rodney was on the wrong end of it. He took a lot of punishment in that round and was hurt badly twice, certainly. That was a left hook that he took. Here it is again. Pyatt is punching so well and so sharply in this. There it was, look at that. Caught him down the side of the face. If it had been slightly lower and on the chin, that might have been curtains. But Rodney suffered in that round. Let's have a look at it again. That's some left hook. Turns him round. Oh, there it is. Did well to survive that. So, Pyatt on top now after 5 rounds. What has the champion got to come back with? Although Pyatt lives in Leicester now, another good one, left downstairs. Pyatt has quite a bit of London support here. He was born in Highbury. Black American father, English mother. Again he goes for Rodney, and again Rodney's in trouble. The 6th. And Rodney reluctant to come away from inside there, was hanging on for dear life. And Pyatt's got him again, and he's very close to being the British champion now. No knockdowns yet, but Pyatt is threatening to produce one. I think he's taken quite a lot out of Rodney. Nice little comeback by the champion. Crowd beginning to applaud. It is good stuff. Every time it's the shorter punching of Pyatt that tells. The other man's punches are much wilder. They come the long way round, and Pyatt steps inside, and he brings these short punches across. Another good left hook. Pyatt's fighting the fight of his life here tonight. He really is sharp, and he wants this title badly. And once again, Rodney does the funny smile. Alan, what do you think?
What a great round by Pyatt, this one and the one before. I mean, he's throwing left hooks, right in close. Prince Rodney hasn't got an answer. What he's doing is pushing Prince Rodney back, sort of fading to the body and hugging to the head with either hand, and he's coming up a treat. The only chance Rodney's got now, he looks a little bit tired, is to back off behind the long jab and try and get himself back into the fight without taking any more punishment. But Pyatt is boxing unbelievable at the moment. Plenty of strength and plenty of stamina.
Well, he was always a good amateur, and this looks like being the highlight so far of his professional career here tonight. He may leave this ring as British light middleweight champion. So Pyatt has had 2 very good rounds in a row. Pyatt, the challenger on the left, in the golden trunks. Punching twice as fast as Rodney now. Rodney's finding it hard to land a clean punch on him. Pyatt weaving his way in behind the punches, letting a lot slip over his shoulders. Rodney has another laugh. Can't see that he's got too much to laugh about. So much of Rodney's work now is missing. All the accuracy is with the challenger. Again, that left hook. That's the key punch in this fight. Pyatt's left hook. One, two, three punches go in there with no reply. Full marks to Rodney. He's doing his best to try to keep things together. And the going has been very hard for him. Been outboxed. Pyatt needs to keep the pressure on now. 4 rounds left of what has been a really good British title fight. For the light middleweight championship, the 11 stone championship, held by Prince Rodney wearing the black trunks. And a most determined and effective challenge being made here by the man from Leicester, Chris Pyatt, who once again gets back on top. Rodney holding around the back of the neck. And needs to. He's over. First knockdown. The champion on the floor in the 9th. And he's badly hurt. He's having trouble with the left eye as well. And he's not up. He's not up. He's counted out. He wasn't up at 10. He's got trouble with the left eye. Badly hurt. Completely stunned. He's got a swelling coming up on the left eye already. He's been badly hurt there. And so Prince Rodney has to concede the British Light Middleweight Championship in the 9th round to a good new champion, Chris Pyatt of Leicester, who put good punches together tonight, boxed well, boxed sharply. Sam Burns, his manager there, veteran Sam Burns, who's had so many great fighters. And he's got another champion.
The winner and new middleweight champion of Great Britain is Chris Pyatt.
Chris Pyatt takes the applause from a very satisfied crowd. It was a good fight while it lasted, but Pyatt deserves his win and he deserves the crown.
For the loser, ladies and
Alan
gentlemen.
Minter. Oh,
Thank
hold.
you.
Let's just have a look at the finish again before we hear from Alan. He had him trapped in the corner. He tried desperately to hold on here, Rodney. I think that's the punch that damaged the eye. He went down and his real trouble was with the left eye. I don't think he could see out of it any longer. He was so confused he couldn't beat the count. One more look at this. Let's bring in Alan Minter. Just you have a word about
Well, you
this,
you can see here, Harry, Pyatt was the aggressive. He was the aggressor all the way through these last 3 rounds, and he powered and bullied Prince Rodney and hit him, caught him in that corner, hit him on the eye, and he's gone over. But to be honest with you, I don't think the eye is that bad. It was just that he was taking a lot of punishment, and he never had an answer to Pyatt. And I think, I'm not saying he quit, but I think he could have carried on.
All happened in this neutral corner. That was a good punch. And he never looked as though he was going to beat that count. He was in all sorts of trouble on the floor. And so a champion goes down and out, and a new champion is crowned. And he is 22-year-old Chris Pyatt from Leicester. Now with me is the new champion, Chris Pyatt. Congratulations, Chris. You certainly put on some fight there tonight.
Yeah, I knew he'd come. I knew he'd fade at the end of the fight, so I was just pacing myself well and going to finish strongly.
But you started long before that. I mean, the left hook was a key punch. I thought you got him so often with that.
Yeah, I've got a good left hook. I hurt him a couple of times before I finished the fight, but like I said, I was just biding my time and waiting on. Because, like I said, I know he fades later in the fight, so I was just concentrating on a good finish.
You've got a little mark underneath that right eye, a bit like Barry McGuigan got the other night, same sort of shape.
Yeah, I can't see it, so I couldn't be able
It's like
to
a
tell
little
you.
crescent moon.
Yeah, I got it around about the 4th.
You can have a look at yourself on the monitor there. You are, there it
around
is.
about the 4th round, and but it didn't bother me at all. Luckily enough, it was under the eye.
You're obviously very, very fit and sharp tonight, because, I mean, you put everything together well.
Yeah, I've trained very, very hard for this fight. You know, British title, European title should be in the line, so it meant a lot to me.
Why was he... there was a lot of needle between the two of you, and he was doing all this grinning at you. Did that get your...
That's more Prince Rodney, I would say, than me. You know, obviously, if he gives me the eyeball, I'm going to eyeball him back. But, you know, everything was OK at the end of the fight.
Where was the Lonsdale belt? You're the champion. I thought they're supposed to pin the belt round you.
I don't know. I won the title, and that's all what counts for me.
Should be a belt for you. Anyway,
Yeah.
you'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
Anyway, well done, Chris, and hope you have a great championship.
Thanks a lot, Al.
Cheers.